Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best place to get your shooter-born and heaven kills on customs. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this video here today, and of course make sure you subscribe to the channel for more PvE content. Real quick, I do have the AC on in the background. It has been a hell of a hot day, and I think it's supposed to be hot for the next few days, so if you hear the buzz in the background, huge apology for that. It just is what it is. Nothing I can really do about it. So we're going to be checking out customs. We're going to do every single map that you need shooter-born kills on. I'm going to show you all of the best places to get them without being insta-lasered or locked on from a super long distance, where you can get these easy snipes on these PMCs. You don't really have to stress too much about it. So let's head into customs, and I'll show you where I got all 5 of mine. Alright, so we are coming up to the area where the PMCs will be spawned at, and I wanted to show you this area in case maybe you're a little newer to the game, just in case. But right here is the Ruoff extract, which it should start extracting me here in just a second. As you can see, it is the Ruoff roadblock extract. So there should always be PMCs here. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes they might be in one of the other spawn points. If you want to know all the PMC spawns on customs, I have a video for that, if I remember, top right corner, but I'm sure you could just search it up, PVE spawns for customs. Escape from Tarkov, something like that. But typically the PMCs will be right in front of this guardrail, just kind of standing around. Sometimes they're doing stuff or fighting scavs, but that's where they'll be. So I want to show you both scenarios. If you spawn on the dorm side of the map, or if you spawn over by Big Red, I'll show you how to deal with them for either spawn. So if you are anywhere on this side of the map, go towards dorms, wrap along the wall, and come over here towards Smuggler. And what you want to do is do not take the bridge under any circumstance. They will see you. They will start shooting at you. You want to take the metal bridge down here. And there's going to be probably for about 3 to 5 seconds an angle that the PMCs can get on you. And sometimes they will shoot at you if you are walking. So if you're just walking at this speed, you could get aggroed. Sometimes they'll shoot at you. But, you know, right here is how they can get that angle. So we are going to be pushing up right here along the right side of the train. So assuming you're coming from the dorm side of the map, you're going to hop right over here. And you are going to get inside of this train right here. And you are going to swap shoulders. For me, it's middle mouse button, but you'll have to see what your keybind for it is, unless it is a mouse button for you as well. So swap shoulders, and what you're going to do is you are just going to slow peek and slow lean just like this. And then you're going to take a couple steps, just one at a time like this, and you will eventually see the PMCs after about 3 steps. You will see whatever PMCs you need. And right here, this is the angle that will get you all 5 of your shooter-born in heaven kills. It is pretty much guaranteed if there is a PMC there. They're not going to aggro you from here unless you are just standing like this. If you're standing in the middle of the train, you know, not taking any cover, not kind of slow peeking it like I just showed you. Like, when you're on this slow peak right here, you know, it takes them a couple seconds to even recognize what's going on. And for them to also spot you, you know, you'll have them dead by then. I recommend using 308 and just using M62. But if you wanted to use, you know, 762 by 54R, something like that, I probably recommend using the, what is it, T46, T45, something like that, the tracer round for it, just so you can kind of lock in if you miss your first shot. But typically from this range right here, your rounds will fly pretty true, and I can show you that right now. Let's aim for the center right here. And you can see that's pretty spot on. You know, I'm leaning a little bit, so that probably actually had something to do with it. Let's go ahead and do it on this one with no lean. And you can see that's a fairly accurate shot. So you really don't have to account for bullet drop at this distance here. Even with other calibers, they'll be flying pretty true. So you should be able to get all of your shooter-born kills from right here. Now, there's other spawn points on the map that you can get a couple angles on, like the new gas station and up in the hill. But they will see you. The PMCs will see you. They'll lock on you. They'll aggro you. They'll start shooting at you right away, and it's a lot tougher to lock in that shot. From here, just doing this slow peek, this slow lean, this is almost guaranteed for you to get it in less than 3 raids. It took me 2 raids. That's a pretty good estimate for me, you know, assuming you miss a couple spawns, whatever the case may be, or maybe you don't have a full 4-stack, maybe it's only a solo and maybe a duo. I think you should be able to knock this out in about 3 raids. And like I said, if you spawn on the dorm side of the map, just run up the side, come around, and come to here. And if you spawn anywhere over here, just make your way right here. It won't take it too long to get to here. Maybe have a couple engagements at Big Red, but other than that, you should be all right. And one other thing, while you are sitting here sniping, there is the possibility of scavs to come down this lane right here, whether it's from Big Red and the little door right here in the metal fence, or if it's actually from them taking the hole in the wall at the fence of Big Red to go into storage. They can walk through the grass there and come up here, come behind you, start shooting at you. You know, if that does happen, just duck right here. Be careful of the crossfire right here. But other than that, just pretty much push up to here and take that scav out, and then come right back and get back to sniping. So we're going to do this for every map. I'm going to show you the best spot that's going to get it done the easiest, safest, and fastest pretty much on every map. It's only going to be one spot, though, because it is where I think you'll have the most success. So hopefully you understand that. I know you probably want to see every spot that you can possibly get PMC kills, but I don't think that's an efficient way to do it. I think this is the best way to do it, so that's the way I'm going to do it. Do me a favor, make sure you drop a like on this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sponsored equipment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.